Now, Stormwatch 12 weather with meteorologist Oliver Smith.
Well, it was another cool and clammy day today in southern Oregon and northern California. We only made it up into the upper 30s out towards Lakeview. Not much better in Klamath Falls, but a mixture of 40s and 50s up and down Interstate 5. 41 in Mount Shasta City, 52 is the official high in Medford. Most of us didn't really see any rain since midnight. Just Brookings picked up 0.04 of an inch, and up towards North Bend a little bit more, but that's really about it. Mount Sexton Summit did get a shower, just enough to wet the roadway with 1/100 of an inch. Now we do have a few showers in our region right now, mostly into the hillier locations, but they still can drift into the valley throughout the next couple of hours. So just keep that in mind. There is that slight chance of showers for the remainder part of the evening. Up towards the north, there's another system way up to our north and west. This will be moving into our area for tomorrow night. That'll increase the rain, especially along the Oregon coast. We'll get into more of that here in a little bit. But forecast for tonight, it's going to be cold. We're finally bottoming out on our temperatures, mid to upper 20s east of the Cascades, upper 20s for the Shasta Valley. Here in the Rogue Valley, we'll be just a little bit above freezing, but we could be looking at some patchy fog in some locations closer towards morning. But other than that, we'll just have some clouds in the region, but temperatures pretty much into the 30s, also in the 30s along the Oregon coast. For tomorrow, low 40s, low to mid 40s east of the Cascades, mid to upper 40s for the Shasta Valley, and about mid 50s for the Rogue Valley. So just a little bit warmer for tomorrow. Now, how much rain are we going to be expecting for the rest of the day today? Well, not really a whole lot, just a couple showers here and there. If you get rain, you might get it just enough to wet the ground, and that's really going to be about it. Now, tomorrow will be a little bit of a different scenario. We're going to see clouds on the increase along the Oregon coast into the morning, and then once we get towards the afternoon, that rain will actually start to spread inland. You can see the timestamp 7 o'clock, so we're already starting to pick some up here into the Rogue Valley. Now, once we go Saturday night into early Sunday morning, that's when we're going to start seeing the most significant rain, and still even that is not going to be a whole lot. So you can see by the time we go through the entire weekend, we might get about a half an inch or so along the Oregon coast, and maybe a 1/10 of an inch here in the Rogue Valley, and a little bit more down to our south by Mount Shasta City. So we're going to be looking at our stormcast, and here's our next system approaching the one that we were just looking at. Saturday morning, that moves in west towards the east. Snow level still fairly low. We'll be covering those here in a little bit, but we'll be looking at snow, again, developing into the afternoon, east of the Cascades, snow showers at times, and eventually, once we get towards Sunday morning, the showers will mainly be east of the Cascades. We'll still have a few left over west of the Cascades, even though this model is kind of overdoing the shower activity west of the Cascades, but that's where we're going to be looking at least for Sunday. So drying on Sunday. Monday, high pressure. The next system stays well up to our north. So our snow levels for the next couple of days, still pretty low, dropping to about 2,000 feet tonight, early tomorrow. They go up a little bit once we get towards Saturday afternoon, come back down Saturday night, but not getting really, really high for the next couple of days until we get towards the middle of the week. But by then, we're going to be drying out. So how much snow are we going to be looking at for east of the Cascades? Well, generally between a trace to 3 inches for east side passes, maybe an inch over by Mount Shasta City and Siskiyou Summit, but we could be looking at least 2 to 4 inches along the Oregon Cascade passes. For most of this, though, will actually be precipitating on Saturday night. Now we're going to be looking at lots of sunshine coming towards Monday and Tuesday, so be ready for that because it's going to be very, very nice in terms of our weather. But we're going to be looking at temperatures in the 40s and 50s for the next couple of days on the coast. 60s start showing up by the time we get towards Tuesday. It's going to be very nice weather for most of the week. Northern California could still see some rain and snow showers, especially on Sunday morning, but then very, very nice weather really starts to show up Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Klamath Basin, still some showers lingering for the next couple of days, still cold temperatures, but look at that temperature swing, almost 30-degree temperature swing by the end of the week. Cascades, still some lingering snow showers. Shouldn't really impact you if you're traveling over the Cascades over the next couple of days, but next week looking great. Rogue Valley, still some showers lingering for the next couple of days, and then we could get by 80 degrees by Thursday. How about that?
Man, that is balmy. But for this weekend, shouldn't be worried about chain requirements or anything over the Cascades?
I don't think so. It should be pretty low impact because just the high angle of the sun melts the snow pretty quick.
Okay, good to know. Thank you, Oliver.
Yeah, you bet.